Hello. I'm Kieran and I lead our developer experience team here at Paddle. I'm incredibly excited to walk you through a few of the recent changes coming to the Paddle platform for you or your development team. The DX team remains focused on ensuring Paddle is as flexible and intuitive to work with as ever. In the last 12 months, we've taken huge steps forward in not only the content that supports this goal, but also in developer tooling that we hope has given you more time to focus on your product and less on your building stack. We launched 2 SDKs earlier this year and continue to work towards our goal of having 4 first-party SDKs that are built with the same deliberate care as our API. To that end, the first of today's announcement is that our Go SDK has been given that all-important version 1 tag, joining our PHP and Node SDKs. As always, thanks for all of your feedback and contributions, and we're looking forward to continuing to provide ongoing value here, as all of the great functionality that the product team are showcasing here today will be ready to go in the SDKs when you need it. Our Python SDK will be also joining the V1 club after a few small improvements are rolled out. Next, no pun intended, I've always personally been a huge fan of the work that the Vercel team are doing between the fantastic Nextjs framework, which we use in multiple places here at Paddle, and the Vercel platform itself. They share my love for making the complicated seem easy. We know a lot of you have wanted content to support working with Paddle and Next, but we thought we could go a little further than that. So the easiest way to get started with Paddle and Nextjs now is to use the brand new Paddle and Nextjs starter kit. Built with Nextjs 14 on top of a tech stack we're a huge fan of with the Shadcn component library, Tailwind and Supabase, it's a great example of best practices when working with Paddle, with all of the benefits you'd expect from Next and all of the value you're used to if you're a Paddle customer. As you can see here, out of the box, it gives you a flexible pricing page, an inline checkout implementation, and an auth dashboard with some simple billing management functionality all ready to go. We've paid attention to the details throughout, from code quality to the gorgeous design. It's available now, so if your next great thing we use next, give it a go and let us know what you think. And of course, starting with it as easy as we could make it, just head to billing.new to get started, fork it on GitHub, or find it on the Vercel template page. And last, but by no means least, there's one thing we felt was missing for developers, either integrating with Paddle for the first time or for those wanting to test their Paddle integration on an ongoing basis. We've talked to a number of you about this, so I'm really pleased to finally be able to shout about it. We know when you're first integrating with Paddle, understanding what webhooks to subscribe to or when you'll receive each webhook can be a little tricky, as can recreating those actions in our sandbox environment. So we wanted to make that experience much, much better. That's why we shipped today what we're calling Webhook Simulator. It gives you the ability to simulate these all-important events, and the simulator allows you to quickly select an event in Paddle and fire any of those events to your system. That means no more clicking through the dashboard or filling out the checkout to test a payload. But where the magic really happens is with scenario testing. Scenario testing gives you a clear starting point for diving into the task that you're working with. If you need to test that your platform works correctly when you get a new subscriber, simply run the new subscriber scenario. Wanting to see what data you'll receive when a subscriber cancels or a payment fails, scenario testing breaks down what we send, why, and fires those events too. It's a huge step forward for learning about the platform and makes integrating Paddle even faster. If you've already integrated, this doesn't necessarily mean you've missed out. We know webhooks are how we recommend you grant or adjust access to your application, so we know they're critical to your flow. Like everything we do at Paddle, Webhook Simulator was built API first, so if you've already integrated with us, you can still get a ton of value out of this by hooking Simulator up to your test suite. Paddle can send you data and you can rest easy knowing that your platform continues to handle your critical payment path. Simulator will support test data initially, but will become more representative of your Paddle data in future releases.